Hello everyone, my name is Set by SK and today I'm going to be reviewing the new compressor-free machine by SmartPro, the AirDo S. This machine is supplied in the UK by Armitage Tools and it's a great piece of kit for anyone starting out in the diamond setting or engraving trade. I'll talk about the handpiece, the different pistons, the collets, and the features of the control box. So with all that being said, let's get started with the review. The front of the machine is very straightforward. There is an LED display as you can see, a logo above, and the model name below. The handpiece is next. It's a nice heavy and robust construction with a good weight feeling in the palm. It's got a logo on the back face and a nice long rubber hose which connects into the control unit, and it also locks in place once it's connected. Now above the connection point we have the speed control dial which controls the speed at which the piston moves back and forth inside the handpiece. This is shown on the LED display when it's powered on. An on and off switch for the pedal. And finally on the top we have 4 slots for graver collets and a slot for the handpiece. Moving on to the handpiece, the unit comes with its own quick change collets which fit right inside the opening. They lock in place to the body of the handpiece and have a set screw to secure gravers inside. You can also use standard GRS quick change collets as a bonus, as these are the same dimensions as the opening of the handpiece. This is a great advantage if you already own quick change collets by GRS, which saves you a lot of money in the long run without having to buy extra collets using the ones you already own. Next, let's talk about the interchangeable piston. Unscrewing the body of the handpiece, we can see it comes pre-installed with a larger piston inside once the spring is removed. This is more suited towards cutting and hammering tougher metals like platinum, and you can see the difference in size between the two pistons side by side. Included in your SmartPro package, you also receive 6 pre-shaped carbide gravers. These vary from 30, 45, 60, 90 degree and flat blanks. Another great bonus to receive and added value for your money. You also receive a spare spring, rubber O-rings for your handpiece as spares, plus an extra set screw for a quick change collet. Having a glance at the back of the machine, we have a serial number and 2 ports, a connection to the foot control pedal, and one for the 12-volt power input cable. Powering on the engraver, we can see the LED screen light up, displaying our engraving speed. This is easily adjusted by the dial, and the maximum operating speed is 60, which will give you a fast and fine precise stroke action. Using the machine at a lower speed, such as 5, will give you almost a single stroke action for slower and precise touch-up cuts, ideal for things like pave cleanup in between claws. This is what the heavy piston sounds like. Operating speed is 25 for a normal average pave cut. Now we're just going to change the pistons over, removing the larger one, fitting in the smaller one. I've sped up this section of the video so we can continue further. Then we have the lighter piston, quieter sound and slightly longer stroke inside with the piston travelling more. You'll feel less vibration in the handpiece, which will offer you more control on lighter and delicate cuts. And finally, I'll finish on some clips showing both pistons in action. I'll use the heavier piston for cutting the pave edge on a solid platinum band, and at the end I'll switch to the last cleanup cuts in between claws of the pave with the lighter piston fitted inside the handpiece. So here is the ring I was working on, using the heavy piston first on that platinum edge. More power, more of a heavier cut, going over the edge to form that nice straight line, and then finally cutting down with the claws to isolate them so they're easier to bead. Now the lighter piston on those final trimming cuts where less speed and less power is required to get a nice clean cut without ruining your pave edge. Super useful on bright cuts too. If you like this machine, it's available on Armitage Tools for a really good price. Thank you for watching the review and be sure to check out Armitage Tools' website.